Hello everyone, it's Simone, and guess what? I am back with my Hobonichi Weeks Journal with Me videos. Yes, I actually knew that I still had 3 unedited processes on my computer, but I have finally found some time to edit them and voice them over, and it has been the best thing that I could have done because I have felt so detached from this Hobonichi Weeks that I wasn't even sure that I would continue with it, which made me sad, kind of. But then on the other hand, also if that's what it is and I'm not feeling it anymore, then I guess I'm not continuing with it. But looking at these videos, looking at the spreads and editing the videos just made me want to create more. And so I have to go to work pretty soon in like half an hour, but tomorrow I'm off all day and I cannot wait to sit down and create maybe 2 spreads, film along, and then share them with you at some point later in the year. Yeah, I'm saying later in the year, but these spreads are from February and we have the middle of April right now. The end of April. Doesn't time fly by so fast when you're a grown up? It's I remember, I guess that everybody goes through this, but when you're a child, and there's actually a mathematical explanation for why it feels like that, but still, when you're a child, um, a year feels so long. And when you're grown up, it's like, just like, wasn't yesterday my birthday? And why is tomorrow my next birthday? How does that work? It does. And so time flies, and there is not enough time in my days at the moment to do all the things, all the creative things that I want to. I'm not really using my planner. I just get up in the morning, I go to work, I do the things, and then I go to bed. And it's like, wait, where is my life? So I'm really excited for the day of tomorrow and for creating again. I have been making journaling in this week's a challenge. Well, when I was still working in this, I have been using the bits and pieces from Happy Mail that I get sent by my pen pals and friends um, to I've been challenging myself to create spreads with the bits and pieces that I get sent in mail. And so wow, yeah, thank you, Judith. This is not how this was supposed to go, but it did. So she's a monster when it comes to elastics and stuff. She eats them, and she bit through one of my elastics that holds close the a traveler's notebook cover. I think the week's cover actually, and then she also there is these elastics with the leather buttons that you can purchase from Hobonichi. Yeah, she destroyed one of those completely. It is gone now. I don't have anything left of that. I looked for it and then I found bits and pieces all over the house. I was like, "Oh my gosh, she got that." So this week that has been week 6. So what week of February is the second week of February? I'm using bits from my friend Tamara. She is my Tamara, my happy place on Instagram. I will link her Instagram handle down below. Um, and that was the first letter that we exchanged. Well, she sent one to me and then I sent one to her, and now I'm in her debt again. But yeah, so I did this and used her items. I think this was from part of the letter, as you can see here, that I used. And I'm really enjoying getting out of the left side, right side mind and, well, okay, left side, right side of the Hobonichi Weeks mind and using the full spread instead of sticking to I have to be creative on the right and I have to write on the left. I I will potentially still do that in other spreads, but I really love um, getting out of that mindset of only being able to journal in that specific way. And I love, so I'm at a point in my creative life or stash to be in with my stash where when I get sent things or even when I purchase things that I don't have control over 100%, like maybe for instance if I purchase a kit from Sticky Club, not Sticky Kit, that's a different company, or um, sticker packs with multiple sticker flakes inside, I will go through and I will, for instance, for sticker flakes, when you have hundreds, or sticker sheets, sticker kits, I will go through and really take one of each. And same with the Happy Mail from Pen Pals. I will challenge myself to use the things. And when I'm done with creating one spread, I will really look at each of these items closely and decide, is it okay to pass them on to make someone else happy? Or can I stick them into my Smashbook and use them up this way? But I am no longer willing to just add everything that comes into my house into my stash, because um, I'm at a point where the sheer amount that I have, which isn't all like tons and tons of things compared to other people, but for me, I'm at a point where it gets overwhelming, to the point where it stifles my creativity. I can see that by limiting the amount that I use, there's not much on my table right now. There's watercolors and those tiny bits of stickers that she sent. I'm more creative and more excited to create than if I have my full shelf and I don't really know where to start, what to use. Is this the right sticker? Maybe I need to save it for a different occasion. That doesn't happen with me challenging myself to use these things. So I really love how this works for me. And as long as it works and it doesn't overwhelm me, like right now, which I will talk about in just a second, then I will continue doing that. Since I haven't been working in my weeks for over a month now, 1.5 months, I haven't started. So, week 8 was the last week that I actually made a spread for. Since I haven't done spreads in my Hobonichi Weeks, my pouch where I keep them, the challenges, is overflowing. I have over 20 little envelopes that I need to work with. And just thinking about that and thinking about, like, okay, so that is week 8 plus 20 envelopes makes week 28. So we're almost halfway through the year with all the amount that I have already collected. You can see that it's not going to work out in the long run. So I need to be creative and find other ways to use all the things. But I think I've said it in other videos before. I will deal with that when I have a better idea. But for now, I'm just going to keep on doing that. I just don't want to forget the things. And so I have been adding things to these envelopes and it's full now and I'm just not going to add anymore, but I still get happy mail from friends. So I am more creative, or I'm just not going to add them there, add these things to my Smashbook right away, or I add them to my Hobonichi, the the real one that you can see up there. Um, and I'm just more creative in the use of the things. Um, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to add anything into my pouches anymore, but for now, I'm kind of like hesitant to add all the things. Yeah, so I really don't know what I've been doing there. My mind is completely blank. I'm I feel so out of the loop, out of touch of with my life right now because I'm I don't know what exactly happened after the move that I still feel like I don't find the time to journal. I haven't changed. Well, I have started the new job, which when I stopped filming these videos, I think it was the second week that I started. So maybe that is where my time is going. So the free pockets that I had before might be the ones that I'm working the other job, but I really don't want to give that up because it is just so much fun. Um, and so I really need to be more or like take advantage of the small pockets that I have. I'm hoping that my regular work life will have developed more or will be more regular starting next week. And so I can maybe find pockets or dedicate time to filming, to journaling, to doing all the things. So I'll keep you posted. And for the while, I've just been filming along me being overwhelmed with all the things that I have and journaling. And right now, again, I have time to journal, but I chose to voice over videos. So, yeah, it's always the priorities that you make. But I do really love and enjoy filming and creating these videos. I would say this is part of my creative process as well. It's it's a different form of creativity. So why should I not do this? But I'm still at the point where I have to choose. Do I voice over a video or do I journal because I don't have time for both? Um, and I hope I will be soon at the point where I can say I'm voicing over videos and editing videos at that time in of the day in this week, and I'm journaling then, and then. But I'm right now I'm not there yet. I loved adding those glittery dots. I didn't really talk anything about the process that you just saw me make because I don't really remember what happened. But I still hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you soon. Until then, bye.